Hi kindergarten boys and girls, it's Miss BJ. I wanted to read you a fun story today. It's called Gingerbread Mouse. We've been reading stories this week about different kinds of gingerbread men, and this is about a gingerbread mouse. Now, we notice on the front cover that there's what? A gingerbread house. Have you ever made a gingerbread house before? Now, I also notice some Christmas cookies. Have you made cookies yet this Christmas? It's fun, isn't it? Now, this story is written and illustrated by the same person, and that person is Katie Broughton. So that means that Katie wrote the words to this story and drew and colored the pictures or illustrations, because illustrations is another word for pictures. All right. Gingerbread Mouse. A winter snow had covered the forest, but Mouse was cozy in her tiny home. She was snuggled under the covers, fast asleep. Look at her tiny little home. There's a little bitty mailbox and a little bitty sled. But there's a mouse all snuggled, safe and sound. Crack! Mouse woke up and ran outside. What was that sound? A huge branch crashed to the ground, missing her by inches. Oh no, Mouse cried. Her cozy home was ruined. Oh no, what ruined her home? A big tree branch. Oh no. Climbing a tall tree, Mouse saw the twinkling lights of a house nearby. I will look for a new home there, she said. There she is, look. Out in the distance is a big house. After a long, cold journey, she reached the big house. A warm light glowed from the window. She climbed up to take a peek. Mouse couldn't believe her eyes. There, inside the house, was her new home, just her size, almost like magic. But how could she get in? What was her new home? What kind of home was it that she spied? A gingerbread house. How's she going to get in there to it, though? Then Mouse saw her chance. She jumped up onto the tree as it brushed by and was inside the house in a twinkling. Why were they taking that tree inside? A Christmas tree, for their Christmas tree, that's right. Mouse scurried up onto the table. She couldn't wait to move in. Oh, just her size. She made a small box into a dresser. She made a rug and curtains from ribbon and string. She made a rocking chair from cardboard. She's making her furniture. This is starting to feel like home, she said softly as she dropped off to sleep. Look, from the window she can see that big Christmas tree and the little girl. And there's her new bed. Suddenly, there was a huge crash. Mouse jumped up from her bed. Ouch, she heard someone say. Who said that? Santa. A giant man in a red suit stumbled into the room from the fireplace, rubbing his head. He pulled packages from a large bag and placed them under the tree. You have a nice little home," he said as he filled the stockings over the fireplace. "You mean me?" Mouse asked. "You might need a place that will last a little bit longer, though," he said as he sipped his cocoa. "Maybe I can help." He stood up and brushed cookie crumbs from his coat. Then he pulled one last gift from his bag. Why did he say that Mouse's house wouldn't last that long? Do gingerbread houses last forever? Because they're made out of what? Cookies, that's right. And cookies don't last forever, do they? Wonder what Santa's gift is going to be. His last gift. I see it on my page. What do you think it is? Mouse gasped in surprise. What is it? There in front of her was the nicest gift she could imagine. "It's beautiful," she cried. But when she turned around, the man in the red suit was gone. "Ho, ho, ho," she heard echoing from the chimney. Mouse settled in right away. Oh, it's just beautiful. Just beautiful. On Christmas morning, the snow was falling softly outside the window. Mouse got up bright and early to watch the presents being opened. Do you see Mouse anywhere? That's right, she's in the tree. Later, Christmas night, Mouse sat happily knitting a sweater in her new home. She heard a soft knocking sound. She peeked out the door and saw a package on the doorstep. A small card was attached with a ribbon. Who was that gift from? The girl. I wonder what it is. Merry Christmas, Gingerbread Mouse. The end. I hope you all enjoyed this book. I miss you all and I love you all. Merry Christmas.